Good morning, everybody. So I wanted to share with the new people coming, Croatia 2023, so you have a little idea of the fun that awaits you. So let me go through everybody here and tell you who's coming and who's not coming. So Irina right here, she and this guy Ismar are a couple. Ismar is one of my good buddies in Charlotte. He and I work out together when I'm in town. You're gonna love him. He's a character. Anyways, they are on the fence. They're not 100% sure yet, but my guess is they will come. Terry, my good buddy, he's one of my world travel friends. He's a pilot for American. He's definitely coming. Lolo and Jess, they're both French. She lives in Vegas. She may or may not come. We don't know. This is my boy Dirk right here. Known him for a few years now. We've become good friends. He's definitely coming. Nikola is probably not coming. He's friends with Ismar from Serbia. My boy Alejandro, he's definitely coming. You're gonna love him. Gio from Monaco. Unfortunately, Gio has a wife and $3, and he's not going to make it this year. He has to go on family vacation. Kent and Maya, dear friends from Charlotte, they are definitely coming. They're paid. Um, this is Judy and her better half, or other half, I should say, because she's the better half. That's Gustavo. He's a pilot for JetBlue. Um, they are definitely coming. This is Ben and his wife over here, Marie, my friends from Australia who I met on separate occasions in Vegas. It's actually a pretty cool story, but they are definitely coming. My boy Johnny here, he's 50-50 at this point. Um, Linnell, my lifelong friend, we went to high school together, actually junior high. And she unfortunately is not going to make it. Her husband is Steve Miller's manager, and they're having their kickoff tour on the first day that we're going to be on the yacht, so she's not going to make it. Um, Rob Foley, my dear friend from Charlotte, he is definitely coming. It's of course me back there. Brian, these two are two peas in a pod. Unfortunately, he's not making it, but you never know. Maybe he might change his mind if a cabin opens. Um, Carla, Linnell's friend, is definitely not coming. Um, Lauren's unfortunately not going to make it. She lives in, she was actually a last minute ad last year. She happened to be in Europe and we had a cabin open. So she knew Johnny and Brian, so we invited her along. As I mentioned, Gustavo. My boy Ronald, who lives in Myrtle Beach, successful businessman, world traveler like myself. I've been to a lot of fun places with him. I'm not sure if he's coming yet or not. He hasn't said anything. Um, Barbie, you guys are gonna love Barbie. She's such a sweet soul, and she actually came to Charlotte and surprised us for New Year's Eve. So that's the whole gang. Um, this was travel day, and the picture up in the right hand corner is one of my favorites because Rob and Alejandro and I had been out in Paris having a good time, and the rest of them had flown into Paris that morning, and they actually met up and found each other without me introducing them. So it was kind of nice to see them start building friendships without me even facilitating that. The back of the boat. Uh, every day was an adventure on the boat. We have some fun times out at night. Every day we're stopping at a different place in Croatia, and we have swim days. We collected sea urchins one day, and Jess actually ate them raw. Ugh. So this is a funny one. I don't know how this started, but Gustavo was, talking about Grinder. So hey, I had to make him a Grinder profile. It was pretty funny. Um, more great pictures. The hot tub. Oh, the hot tub. I think we have what, 6 or 7 people in there. I think I saw 10 people in there one time, but that's the back of the boat, and we had a lot of fun up there. Me and Jess on our theme night. So one night we're going to wear blue and white, and we'll probably do it at the same. We had a really cool outdoor dinner dance party with a DJ. It was so much fun. The picture on the right, oh my gosh, that they actually got me. We were having lunch and everyone's like, let's go take a picture up top. I'm like, no, let's have dessert first. And finally, they convinced me. Ismar's like, hey, let's have a shot first. And so Ismar and I do a shot. And when I went upstairs, they had a cake and they sang happy birthday. They actually surprised me. I had no clue. I think I cried. It was awesome. Love you guys for doing that. Um, this was one day. So every day we're going to be anchored somewhere. We can swim to shore. Um, but just look at that. Look at the smiles on everybody's faces. I just love watching everybody have such a great time. I think Ben was the first one to jump off the top of the boat. One of the funniest things, though, was Alejandro over there to the left. He must have stood on the back of that boat for half an hour. We're counting him down, one, two, three, and he would chicken out. Oh my God, we were laughing so hard, but he did finally jump, or I think we pushed him. Um, but it was pretty funny. Hopefully, everybody jumps off the boat this year because it's pretty cool. Um, Johnny and Brian, we actually made fun of them because they were off taking their Instagram photos, so I had to make this slide. Had to cover this slide for Brian's protection. Every night we'll do a group dinner. I'll have all these restaurants lined up. They're great. Unfortunately, because the restaurants there aren't that big, sometimes we have to break off into three or four tables. But every night you get to sit with different people and make new friends. Um, this was the courtyard where we had the dinner dance party over here. And it was kind of funny because like around, I don't know, 9:30, there was a crowd of people just watching us have fun. And they were like, somebody's like, are you guys famous or somebody? Where are you guys from? And so we had so much fun. Back of the boat. And so I am a little bit of a time freak because when you make these dinner reservations, it's such big parties, it's important that we get the dinner on time. So let's try and be ready for dinner on time this year, folks. Um, this is a fun night. Picture on the left, we took over Carpe Diem, and that was our server girl. She's tall, a beautiful girl from Croatia. I think Johnny's still friends with her on Instagram. But there's so many scenic, beautiful pictures to be had in Croatia. You're gonna love it. Some of the girls, me and my boy Gio. Sorry, I'm gonna miss you, Gio. I wish you were coming, but I want you guys all to know I'm planning to so Sophie lives in Cannes, and I've known Sophie for gosh, 6 years now, probably. She's coming in, but you guys are all going to love her. But usually, every year when I'm in Cannes, I will take a helicopter. So, Gio, we are going to some of us that come to Cannes after the Croatia trip. We are going to take a helicopter and come see Monaco, and hopefully you'll be there so we can have lunch. The girl here in the middle on the left, she was our cruise director. She's going to organize all the tours for those of you that want to go on tours to the places that we stop at. She's really nice. You're going to love her. There's Judy and Gestapo having a romantic moment. The picture on the right, we're definitely going to go back to Corsica, um, and we'll have dinner at one of these restaurants that overlooks the Adriatic. It's such beautiful scenery. Well, definitely the picture on the right's Bowl Beach. We're definitely going to stop there again this year. Had to cover this one to protect Terry. You had to be there to be able to see this picture. Same for you, Alejandro. And I forget what beach that might be. Yeah, that's Bowl Beach right there. I think Kent drank that whole bottle by himself that night. Johnny ventured off to the private island, um, and I guess he met up with some people. Brian being Brian. Love that picture of Judy and Gestapo walking off into the sunset. Ismar. Listen, Ismar comes with a warning label. This was one of the rare moments where he actually shut up. He fell asleep, or more like passed out, and we had to make fun of him. But Ismar is a character. There's Ismar.
Here we go. Ismar.
And I think Ismar set the personal drinking record on the boat. The boys on theme night. The back of the boat. The back of the boat is a lot of fun. We're going to have so many great swim adventures. And by the way, there's no sharks in this ocean, so you don't have to worry about getting eaten by a shark. Um, this is funny. So for 4 months, Dirk had been complaining about heartburn. I'm like, Dirk, it's not heartburn. It's your gallbladder. Go get it checked. Well, Dirk didn't listen to me. Dirk comes on the boat, and now he's in agony the whole week. I think the second to last day, he finally had to take himself off the boat and take a water taxi and go to the hospital. And sure enough, it was his gallbladder. So I had to make this video or this slide for Dirk. There's a picture of Dirk in a Croatian hospital, and they didn't take his gallbladder out there, but he had to fly home, and they took it out right when he got home. And that's it. So, folks, there are so many fun adventures waiting for you in Croatia, and I can't wait for the new people coming to meet the old people and the old people to meet new people. We're going to have so much fun. Have a great week.